You know, when I first said the sinner's prayer, so the simple prayer to declare that I receive what Jesus did for me on the cross and believe that he died and rose again for me, and to surrender my life to him and give him complete control, that really shifted things. And I know some people don't feel anything and some people feel a lot, but I just started talking to God and just knew that he was there and that he loved me. And then about 6 weeks later, at the time I was living with my boyfriend, and some people, God bless them, I forgive them, said Janine shouldn't be still living with her boyfriend. And we actually, from that moment, we didn't do anything, and it was a miracle. Anyway, it's probably too much information, but yeah, actually I wasn't really going to say this, but I've said it now. Yeah, so they said Janine shouldn't be living with her boyfriend still, and I suddenly thought, oh, I shouldn't either, should I? And so I didn't talk to God, I didn't ask him. I just, years later I realised that in that moment that I'd moved away from God again and moved away from that complete trust. And I guess that was something that was probably a significant, in my mind, it was a significant sort of purity, integrity, moral thing. And so there's probably an element of fear there that I've got to get this right. And I didn't talk to God about it, and it didn't go well. I moved out really quickly. My boyfriend had been really soft towards Jesus and the gospel, and he was even having dreams that he was saving, you know, evangelizing his friends and getting them saved. And yeah, but that softness disappeared after that, because, you know, I'd moved back into my own understanding and living out of that rather than that complete dependence on God. And yeah, I still feel like maybe not quite there like I want to be, and I'm asking God to get me there, back to that place of complete dependence, because I think that's where our first love is. You know, in Revelation it says about one of the churches losing their first love, and so we want to be back in that place of just being in love with God, and, you know, receiving his love and being with him, knowing he's with us, and just being in a relationship, engaging with him, talking with him, and going to him for all our decisions, and just really that real reliance on him. So I feel like that is that is definitely where God wants us, and I believe that he is drawing all of us back into that place. I think it's easy to get distracted and to maybe come up against challenges, and the Christian walk is not easy. And yeah, so maybe it's many of us, maybe it's not just me, but we really want to be in that place of that complete dependence. So yeah, I just pray that God removes or identifies any fears and removes them from us, and that we just cast ourselves upon him again and not rely on anything else but him, because that's that place of complete freedom and joy and love and growth. And yeah, so I hope that blesses you today, and yeah, I just pray for God's blessing on you and His abundant grace to bring you back to that place if you've shifted from it. Yeah, okay, God bless.